Welcome back to all my viewers. Welcome back to Champions Connect. We on episode 9, guys. Episode 9, almost 10, guys. And I know it's been a while, guys. I know it's been a while, but I'm very selective with my guests, and we got a very powerful guest today, guys. I'm bringing to the stage, and hopefully, guys, her story really inspires you all. I really want you all to know who this person is and who's coming to the stage, guys. So, what I'm gonna do today, guys, is I'm gonna play a short intro video who I'm bringing to the stage, guys. I want you guys to meet our guest. So definitely, guys, what I'm gonna do is play it now. Give me a second. All right, cool. Let me go ahead and play her video. So again, guys, I'm playing an intro video right now, and give me 1 second. All right, all right, all right. All right, guys, that was a little short intro of who we viewing today, Erica Walker. Without further ado, we're back on stage, guys. Welcome, Erica Walker, guys. Please show us some love. Welcome,
Hi.
Erica, to Champions Connect. It's a blessing to have you here. Welcome.
Thank you for having me on the show. I'm grateful to be here.
Yeah, so thank you. I just wanted to bring you on because your story is powerful and phenomenal, and I really feel like a lot of people need to know your story and hear your story. So, um, I would love for you to start off and just tell people first of all who you are and what you got going on.
Okay. Well, thank you for having me again, Sean. My name is Erica Renee, Erica Renee Walker, but I go by Erica Renee. And I'm a TBI survivor, which is traumatic brain injury. So on June 1st of 2008, I was shot in my head by a stray bullet, which is 2 days after my 21st birthday. And I had a big party that Friday. And you know what, we kicked it and we had a good time and things like that. And then come that we had a sleepover that I had a sleepover that Saturday night, and then Sunday is when it happened. And before prior to that, I believe I was joyriding with my cousins, things like that, hanging out, just doing young people stuff and just having fun, just riding through the city of St. Louis or whatever. But I stopped at a gas station and I didn't think anything of it. I was thirsty. I don't think it's going to drink, and so I didn't even not even understanding that. What my actual I didn't know I didn't understand at the time that um, I didn't know like what was going. I didn't know anything was going to happen. So I'm thinking I'm going to get something to drink, and so I went to the gas station, got something for my cousin, things like that, and then I went back outside, and I felt like a real bad vibe, like something wasn't quite right, and I couldn't put my finger on it. And then I remember hearing something. It was like a crash or something like that. And then I remember I blacked out. Like everything went black. Like if you close your eyes, you see nothing but black. So that's just what happened. Whatever, my eyes went out. It's everything turned black. And I'm guessing at that point I had been shot. And so I was told after that I was rushed to the hospital. I'm not sure who called the ambulance, but I was rushed to the hospital. I flatlined twice on the way to the hospital. Had a stroke. seizures. And when I got to the hospital, I had to have immediate brain surgery because my brain was like so it's for like so big, and so I had to get that in order to get to the main part of the brain. To get the whatever was going to happen with the blood, they had to get the swelling down, so they can see what they're working with or whatever. And so once my brain got drained, they were able to perform surgery, and I was put in a medically induced coma because so my brain can rest. Because when you go through a traumatic event, your brain has to rest. And so I'm unconscious at this time, so I don't know what's going on. And so I do. I was in a coma for a month and a half, and then I had a trach in my throat. You can see the scar right here. I had a trach in my throat, a feeding tube. Um, yeah, so it's been pretty bad. And but God bless me to still be here. And so yeah, here we are today.
Wow, that's phenomenal. And I love your story because it's powerful. Because being shot in the head, like I saw your photos
Mm-hmm.
before you got shot, and I was like, wow. And
Mm-hmm.
it's powerful because a lot of people would have gave up. And
Mm-hmm.
just seeing you going through physical therapy, seeing you going back trying to get that back, you want that back, and I love that. What drives you to that? Because you don't have any kids, so what drives you to want to get back to where you was?
My faith in God, my faith in God. That's what drives me. Thank you, Sister Leslie. My faith in God is what pushes me. I mean, by grace, I'm still here. He spared me some of my life that night. Can't nobody do it. I mean, of course, he used the doctors to do what they did, but God saved my life at the end of the day. I can't nobody say I'm gonna say that the day I died. So, but knowing that, and I think after when I woke up, I'm gonna come after a month and a half. I didn't know what happened to me, so I'm just like looking around, like, okay, yeah. I didn't even think like I'm in the hospital. I said so all the time, my brain had no thoughts. Like you may think, oh, people might say, I think where am I at or whatever. I didn't think like anything. I was just like laying there, like looking around, like looking around my house right now, looking around, like, okay, I see these things, but my brain to register like I'm in hospital, or if you got hurt, or for you get us any doing anything because I didn't see anything. I didn't know what happened. So I see nurses come here, whatever, they're doing my IVs and stuff like that, and I had like a bandage thing on my head so that my brain could heal. And so like I was just out of it. And I was on so much medication that I was in out of consciousness. And so I didn't know, I wasn't aware what happened. And so like I couldn't talk for 4 months to be exact. And so I'm like looking around, I even know what's going on, see our nurses, doctors, and things like that. And I'm just like, so when I finally found out after like I think after 3 or 4 months, I found out what happened to me. So I had got thoughts in my head to think like, oh, Erica asked what happened to you. So it just happened. My cousin came to me one particular day, and I asked. I said I couldn't talk at this time, so but my family name they wrote a piece of paper ABCs on it, and so again my brain is still not quite understanding. Like the letters look scrambled to me. Like it looked like letters all over the place, and so I finally spelled out like what happened to me. He didn't want to tell me at first. So I'm like, okay, I'm adding like what happened to me, and so I'm spelled out what happened to me. He just was like, I can't tell you, I can't tell you, and I'm like talking to him like, oh my goodness, like so I said, okay, I'll tell you, and so he said, cuz to give it a shot, and I'm like, who would shoot me? Like who would do that? Like I'm not a bad person. I wasn't like a troublemaker. I wasn't like out here in the streets like this. So I don't know who would wanted to hurt me, or whatever. And so at that moment of hearing that, like before rewind back before that, I would have like obviously have therapists in my room, like they move my legs and stuff like that. I didn't know what they were doing, so I wasn't cooperating. I'd be like me. I was very mean. I would not like cooperate with them because I didn't know what they were doing. And so, but after he told me that, I felt like okay, I know why they're doing this now. I know they're trying to get me back to where I once was or whatever. So and back on my feet again or whatever. So it made sense why they were touching me, stretching my legs and doing all those kind of things. So once I they played out, it made sense. So yeah,
Wow, that's
yeah,
powerful.
yeah.
So you was in a coma for 4 months, right?
A month and a half, almost two
Month and
months.
a half, almost 2 months. Wow, that's crazy.
They had to win me off. They had to win me off of the medication and put you in coma.
Yeah, that's God right there. That's God. So the question somebody asked that says, "Do you know who did it, or was it going on? What
It
was
was
going on? What's up? Random shooting?
it was a random shooting. They were shooting at somebody else. I found out they were shooting at somebody else, but I and again shot in the crossfire. So it's like what they say. They say wrong place, wrong time type of thing, you know. But I will say this that it was a blessing in disguise because my life, even though I'm not where I want to be, my life is so much better than it was before my accident. So it's like the girl I was before can't hold a candle to who I am now.
Hello, Miss Leslie. Hello, hello to you. Hello to you. So yeah, guys. We got another comment. She said that's cool. That's sad right there. I'm sorry. She said that's sad. Yeah, crossfire. That is sad because you never know. That happens a lot, especially in Chicago area, like crossfire shootings and people getting hit. And Erica, you're a blessing. You're a blessing. I'm telling you right now because God's not done blessing you. You know because um, you're alive for a reason. You know, he's doing work through you, and he's doing work for you. You know, and I'm telling you, more things are coming. And
Yeah.
soon enough, you're gonna be walking again
Right.
on your own. You know, 'cause I see you going to physical therapy. So, how's that process coming along?
So it's going amazing. So I've been in therapy since like February. I'm not in therapy right now, but from like February to June, I was in therapy, and I felt like it was like a miracle. I call it miracle living because every day I went there, God amazed me to something this dumb I didn't. I'm like, wow, like amazed me, amazed the therapist, amazed everybody there. Like, we like, they're like, you doing that? I'm like, I'm not doing it. God doing it. Like, it was just like, it was such a it was it leaves me in awe when I think about like thinking back at it, like all things I did there, and it just I see what they were building me up to get to where left off at, which I left off at walking with the any walking cane, which is a walking device that you use to take steps or whatever. So it stabilizes you to hold your balance of whatever before you take steps and stuff like that. And so to see where I was prior to me in there to where I left out now is nothing but God that's been like exactly just the supernatural journey exactly. I call it miracle living, so
Nah, it's
it's
true. It's true.
miracle living. So
It's powerful, you know. And not only that, you just not giving up. You know, you
no, I don't know. It's not my
right.
look.
You doing podcast shows. You know, you reaching out to others who had similar injuries and going through the same thing and helping them get through their process. You know,
Yeah,
and that's what it takes to be successful and be great. A lot of people don't know it's all about the impact. And what
yeah.
you're
So
doing, you impacting a lot of people who going through the same thing you're going through and helping them get to that stage what you're going through. So I'm proud of you for doing that.
we're blessed to be a blessing. I believe we're blessed to be a blessing, and I can keep it to myself. So
Exactly. So yeah, like I said, so another question I want to ask you. Um, so the transition. Uh, okay, I saw you. Was you a model or
no,
no? I just saw. I saw the photo with the little crown and the dress. I'm like, what
the
she like?
crown. Oh no, that was the my photographer. He created that background. I had a backdrop. Was
Ah,
on my video. That backdrop was on my party with me and my two cousins in the front and back with the three of us. That was
yeah.
my backdrop at my party, my 21st party. And so then he made it. It's a magazine cover. He made a magazine cover. So then
Ah,
everybody loved that photo. Everybody loved that photo. I'm like, no, it's not
yeah.
him.
No, I thought
It's
it was a model. I'm about to say, you know, I can help y'all get back in that journey. You know, I do fashion myself, so I want you to be great. You know, you deserve to be great. You deserve good. You got a second chance in life. I say, you
absolutely,
know, and you're taking full advantage of it right now by doing great things. You know,
absolutely,
so
got to.
you're not even in your 30s yet. It's crazy. You know what
I
I'm
am
saying?
in my 30s.
You are.
Yes, I'm 35.
Oh, that you 35, Erica.
Yeah, 35.
You look super young, even in your
Thank,
photos.
thank you.
I swear, like I thought you
Thank
was
you.
like 28, 29.
Well, thank you. It's not bad when I get a little older. Thank
Complete
you.
shocker right there. Complete shocker. But yeah, I'm glad. Like, look, you're doing great things. You get plenty more to come. So, I told people about you. She said baby face. She do got a baby face. She got me off guard on that one. She caught me off guard on that one. I thought she was like 28, 29.
Thank you, Daddy. I got jeans. Walker jeans. Walker jeans.
Let's get it. So, anything else you want to tell the viewer? Like, tell the viewers your story some more, because it's all about you. You know, I want people to know how you doing great things out here. Talk more about your show you doing.
Yeah. So one thing I want to mention is that at every facility I've been to, therapy facility, rehab facility, I never looked at it like this before, but every step that everything I acquired, like, because I couldn't hold my head up on myself at first. I had to learn how to literally hold my head up on myself. And then once I mastered that, um, then I got worked on sitting by myself. Like you got to be a sit by yourself, you can stand by yourself. So all these little steps brought me closer to where I'm at today. And so I have an acronym that says ESMBC, which means every step brings me closer. And I'm like, huh. And so that's why I like saying ESMBC. So every step brings me closer. And I just say every step that anyone's going through who's been in a situation like me or is going through a situation similar to mine, or whatever the case may be, wherever you're in your life that you may be knocked out for what knocked down or whatever, every step is gonna bring you closer. Whatever step you gotta take to get there, that one step will bring you closer. I don't care how it looks. I don't care how impossible it seems. My situation was impossible. It was impossible. And get if people doctors tell you like where I came from, they be like, I go see Dr. Nanny like, what is you like what? So but God all things are possible. So don't think that I should be farther along. You were exactly where you need to be. So every step bring you closer. You need every little thing in your journey to bring you to where you need to be. And God will get you to where you need to be. So it's something you need to learn in every area of your life. Like for example, for me, I remember I called a friend when I was at this I think the second rehab center that I was at. I called a friend, and this was the best rehab center ever for my state of Missouri. Supposed to be the best state or whatever, and best rehab center. And I think, okay, give me walking again. And it was like maybe a couple months after I got hurt. And so I'm thinking, give me walking again, whatever. It's gonna be back to how it used to be. No, I was wrong. And so I was mad. I remember calling him. I was like venting about it, whatever. Like they ain't doing that, help me, whatever. He was like, Erica, you were shot in your head. And I was like, but I knew that, but like hearing that like that was like something clicked in my mind, like I was shot in my head. And so it led me to be like, okay, I need to learn more about I need to learn more about my injury. I need to learn more about the brain. I need to learn more. And so it slowed me down because it's like just even knowing that just him I knew that, but hearing it him saying that was like totally different. It really hit me differently. So the brain is very it's a very sensitive organ, and if it's bruised or taken any kind of way, it's going to take some time to rewire itself into getting nerves and all that kind of stuff back together again. I'm trying to get a history lesson or no science lesson, but it's just what it is. And so it takes time to piece back together again. It's like a puzzle, and
Yeah.
so it takes time to piece back together again. And so my body is God is slowly putting the puzzles back together again. So I went to this third place, went to that third place. So it's like my puzzles are coming together. So every step brings me closer. Every puzzle piece brings me closer to the full picture. And so, yeah, that's how I
No,
look at it.
I'm definitely proud of you. Like I said, it's not easy transitioning that, and
Oh
whatever I
God,
can do to help you out, I want you to be great.
yeah.
Like people need to know, because like I wish like your story can inspire a lot of people, especially like the homeless people, homeless
Yeah.
culture. Um, like guys, like I told my grandmother today, I was like, grandma, like she
Mhm.
got shot in the head and she out here working, doing great things, doing
That's,
TV shows, podcasts. And I see you on podcast, got your own podcast.
yeah.
I see you out.
I've always been ambitious. Before I got hurt, I was a college girl, school girl, and I've always been a go getter. I've always been that girl that just I'm gonna do what I got to do to get. I'm do what I got to do to be successful. And so um, I didn't even know, I didn't even wasn't in God. I wasn't into like God like that back then, but I believed that I was gonna be great. I was gonna be successful, whatever it was gonna do. And so, like getting together with God is one of the best thing I ever do for myself because it just got me to blessing. So it's like open a whole new world for me. And so, but I was very ambitious before I got hurt, and it just trickled over to where I am now, and it just got me supersized it. So that's how I look at it. So,
Yeah,
but
you're right.
it definitely brought me closer to where I need to be. So again, every step brings me closer, whatever it is, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, whatever, educationally, whatever. So you just a gift that
So
keeps on giving.
yeah, nah, you're right. You're right. Your testimony is it is. It's
Thank
inspiring.
you. And that's
Uh,
way more to it than that. I mean, I gave y'all a brief overview about it, but it's so much more to it. It'd be my book when I write it. It's what I wrote the first draft, but it'd be my book, whatever. But yeah, it's
oh,
a
you're
lot more.
right. Let me know when your book come out. Let me
Yeah,
know.
I got first draft and not ready. I just have to rework some things, but it's
I'm
definitely
gonna
gonna
hold
be good.
you accountable to that. I'm gonna
I
hold
hope
you
be accountable. Do it. I hope be accountable.
accountable.
I ain't got no challenge.
But
Yeah.
yeah, Erica, like I said, tell people so you could tell the viewers how we met. How we
Oh,
met and stuff
oh
like
my
that.
goodness. We met on Clubhouse. And Clubhouse is the app, audio app, a phone app basically. For it was iPhone users at first. Now it's Android and iPhone. But iPhone it was an app on Clubhouse. We met in a Clubhouse room, and I remember you always tease me outside I talk too fast. And I'm like, well, and I'll tell you what happened or whatever. He's like, oh, okay. So he kind of laid off me a little bit, but he still give me a look sometimes. But then we went on Clubhouse in a room. So yeah, now here we are.
Exactly, because like guys, like I said, she came in the room talking fast, and people was like, I can't understand. Like, yo, guys, bear with her. Like she's doing great things right now. Like you've realized she just learned how to talk all over again, right? It's not easy doing that, guys. You know what I'm saying? Especially in your adult stages of life, it's not easy learning all of that over again. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to walk all over again. All the other, that's phenomenal.
Yeah,
Um,
I had a stroke. I had a stroke and seizures and all kinds. I had like a triple whammy. So there's all kinds of stuff going on with me. All kinds of stuff. But oh, and you said here's my TV Uncovered. So my online show is called TV Uncovered. I did two seasons already. I will have season three. I'm praying for next month, as long as all goes well. Praying for next month. But I God gave me an idea. I call God Spire because God didn't think about give me the idea during the pandemic for 2020 to interview other survivors. Because I mean, I share my story a couple times on my own platform, but it's like a different piece of it every time. And so um, I was gonna do a YouTube channel originally and just talk about different things about my story, whatever, which I still plan on doing. But God was like, you know what, elevate that. So interviews other survivors. And I remember there was this girl. I'm in a Facebook group on Facebook or whatever, and she was like, she asked me. I had made a post in one of the groups or whatever, and she was like, "Can I use that?" And I said, "Yeah, you can give me credit. You can give me credit for it. You can use it." So of course you can. And so, but just credit me for it. And so I said, okay. And so God was like, okay, interview her. And I said, okay, she's a survivor. So, and then it turns to interview other survivors and more and more. And then and survivors all over the world, like Australia, England, Africa, all over, like you just all over the world, like feeling just everywhere. And it's like, yeah, I different people all over the world. I'm like, it's more of us out here. Oh my God, like a whole new world. So then with Instagram, because I was on Facebook only, then with Instagram, it's like so much more. It's like, wow. So
yeah.
it's like, way more people. So, and
Not
then
only
even,
that, you spreading all over the world. You global
yeah,
now. You on Clubhouse and you meeting
yeah,
people all over the world. Like
exactly. And then we did that, Sean, we did the,
the summit with Jennifer.
there you go, there you
The
go.
global.
Global healing, and
Yeah, global healing summit.
there you go. Yeah, we did that.
Something like that along those
Yeah,
lines.
yeah. You know what it is. We did that, so that's already that also got me out there too. So yeah, a lot of ways to spread awareness. So that's what it's all about, spreading awareness. Because, and I do Instagram videos and so many different things over that. Because I just don't want to be for myself. Because I mean, apparently I was saved for a reason, and blessed, God saved me for a reason. So I'm gonna do what I can to help other people with what I can. So I try to make myself more knowledgeable about different things. Even if I didn't get impacted in that way, I still help other people who have been impacted that way. If that makes sense. So.
It does. It does. All right, one more question, Eric, if you don't mind, so we can tell the people um, how long did it take you to learn how to talk again? And because I wanted to know, because you're talking great, you're talking phenomenal,
No, thank you.
and tell them what the doctors told you, the odds and stuff like that.
Oh, so when the accident happened, I had a 5% chance of surviving. First of all, and so doctor. Okay, so I go back. So I go some more. So enough on my story. So it wasn't looking good. Doctor said, you know what? Your best said goodbye tonight because she ain't gonna make it through the night. And so, but God, he ended up paying the store. And so I made it through the night. So then they said, okay, but my numbers are still looking crazy. My numbers on the other machines called ventilator machine or whatever. It was going up and down, fluctuating, whatever, going up one minute they up and they hide it and they level, then like they're okay, then they're not. So it's like I think they keep coming up to the hospital over and over again, like she ain't gonna make it. Okay, she's fine now. So they constantly go back and forth to the hospital to see me, whatever. And of course, that means some people stay. some people go home, whatever, just get rest or whatever because it's been a long night. And so, and then, oh, wait, you're going to be gone. Hey, wait, come back, come back over here. So it's just like, it was like touch and go for a few weeks it was touch and go. And I finally got stable enough. And so, but I had a 5% chance of survival. And then the doctor went for the plug. And so it was my mom and dad made a decision like my dad said, no, we're not pulling the plug. And so my cousin said, no, we're not pulling the plug. My brother said, no, we're not pulling the plug. So nobody was in agreement about pulling the plug on me. So they said, okay, we'll see what you do then. And so they took me out the they took me off of the anesthesia medicine, whatever it keeps in a coma. Took me off of that, went me off of that, and then they said, okay, once she breathe on her own. And thank God I was able to breathe my own, took the ventilators on the kind of stuff. So after I was able to breathe on my own, I started. I think it was a couple of weeks at the hospital, and then I was in stable condition. Then they took me to another facility. It was like an extended care facility, and then I was there maybe a couple of weeks. But they found like an infection in my head, and plus I was having problems breathing. And so they took me back to the hospital to have second brain surgery. And because my numbers was like my brain was just like going crazy, whatever. And so after the second surgery, I started showing my signs of like, okay, she can tell me okay now, she can make run or whatever. And then some of my rehab started to begin or whatever. So that's when therapy started and all that kind of stuff. And I'll tell you, I was not cooperative. First, I was not cooperative. I was not because my leg, I was used to being like, and I'm not talking at this time, but I'm not used to being like touched and moved and, so I wasn't really cooperative. I didn't know what they were doing to me, so I just, it was a lot going on. But yeah, so
Wow.
yeah.
See, God telling you, powerful right there. That's powerful right there, Queen. I'm definitely proud of you. You came a long way. You're still going, so it's still young too. So
Yeah, definitely still young. Yeah,
yeah,
so
you
much
are.
more store. And I have I had I was speaking again at the brain injury. Well, it's for the Brain Injury Association of Missouri. They have a there were survivors and caregivers panel. I'll be on the panel October. I think it's 20th. If I'm not mistaken. October's going to be on that panel as well. So.
Yes,
And things still come my way. I was thinking blessing of the blessing, interviews at the interview. So it's like you just gotta use my sword to just touch the masses, and I'm thankful to use like him. So yeah.
nah, you just made a lot of sacrifices. You started hanging around a lot of people that you don't hang around no more. Like as we talked earlier, you was willing to make sacrifices and
Mm-hmm.
surround yourself around more positive people who out there trying to level up in life and that's what you're doing. You're leveling up in life, and I'm definitely proud of you. And again, just continue doing physical therapy, continue doing that, and pretty soon you never know. Like one day, I promise you, one day out the blue, you're just gonna wake out your bed, you're gonna start walking. You're gonna like
I
just gonna
received
start
it.
walking. I
I
promise
received it. I've had dreams. People have dreams about me all the time. They inbox me, Erica, I had a dream about you last night. You walking the. I got inboxes full of messages like that. Like, so I know God is giving people that read that for no reason. So I know it's only a matter of time. So I'm still in faith, still believing. I'm not like giving all my hand on like quitting. I have to have fight my spirit. So I know it's not over yet. It's not over. It's just
you.
beginning. So
You talking, and
just
people thought you
beginning.
couldn't talk again. Look at you, you talking, and you talking good, clear.
I want to share this story. This touching story as well. When I started talking, it was 4 months, and I was in the hospital room. I think I just had therapy. I think, and me and my mom was at the hospital, and she was like, "Yeah, you sleep, but you're not sleep." And so we were watching Once Is Apart back when it used to come on, and I remember hearing this song before me and my friends on the way to the club one night or whatever. I remember hearing this song, and I began humming it. I think it was this Pleasure Peace song. I did you wrong, you did me wrong, da da. And so I started humming it. And so mom looked at me and she said, Erica, are you talking? I said, I'm looking at myself like, I don't know, like, am I so? She said, say hi, mom. I thought about it, so I'm like, hi, mom. I said, hi, mom. It's very like, banging. It was like, hi, mom. Like, it was very like, it was hi, mom, but it was like, hi, mom. It was like, hi, mom. Like, it was something like that, whatever. So it's like, yeah. Screaming to our calm people, whatever. So that was a big happy moment that day. So it came like, God just, it's supernaturally, it came supernaturally. And so, of course, I had speech therapy where we did like little mouth moves or whatever and like sound hum things like that. But it came supernatural, like it just came like I You know, people say dinner, but it came out of you. I know that. So,
That's
yeah.
phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Next step is walking. I promise you. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
that's
Watch.
it. Last
Mark
one.
my words. Watch you gonna wake up and like, I'm gonna call refresher real quick.
Let's see.
Yeah. So tell the viewers where you from again. Where you at? Where you at?
Duluth, Missouri. From Missouri.
All the way from Missouri, y'all. From Maine to Missouri, y'all hear that, right? So
Yeah.
tell the viewers your social media handles and
So on social media, I'm on Instagram. I'm Erica R Walker 878. And Erica R Walker 878 on Instagram. On Facebook, I'm Erica Renee Famous Walker on Facebook. So yeah, but I really don't really be on Facebook like that. But I'm more contacting me on Instagram or say anything. It's Erica R Walker 878 at gmail.com. I'm sorry, it's an email address. Oh goodness. Erica R Walker 878.
that's all good. I already know.
Yeah, Erica R Walker 878. Yeah.
So yeah, guys. So I just wanted to do a show with you, get you on a podcast, let the viewers know how great you're doing out here. I've been speaking to Bully Magazine. You know, I work with Bully Magazine, I'm the advertising manager, and so we're looking to trying to get you on the show as well too on their podcast. You
Okay.
know, get you out there because your story is phenomenal. I talked to David, Pick TV Network, to get you out there because your story can not only help people who's going through the same thing, but who is not dealing with that and hear your story and say, hey, well, she got shot in the head and doing great things, and we just dealing with this. We can
Mhm.
get through it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We can get through it. If she got through it and she's still walking, well, still trying to get through it, she's still growing. She's not going through it. She's growing
Mhm.
through it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? We can grow through it. You know.
Ain't no quitting me. Ain't no quitting me. I may take a break. I'm good for a break now. I ain't gonna stop. Yeah.
I like that.
Stop.
Yeah, yeah. So let the viewers know. Cause I know somebody said they wanted to buy your book already too. So let them know when your book might be coming out, so they can get that book. Look
Ooh,
at you.
oh, oh goodness. No, me count like that, y'all. I'm put the stamp on to say 2023. Yeah, 20 we'll make it happen 2023. I don't
2023.
know what month though, but 2023 is gonna make it happen. Yeah. So we looking forward.
Leslie said this. She said Erica's story has helped me in many occasions.
This my sister.
But shout out to Leslie for watching it. I met your sister on Clubhouse. She's mad cool, and I want to do a show with her. So help her get her out more, get her
Yep.
story heard because people need to hear that. You
That's
know,
right.
so um, like I know people. Like I said, I was homeless in a homeless shelter, and like your story, you can go back to a homeless shelter. I promise you, your story can reach homeless people. You'll go back to a homeless shelter and speak, and they'll look at you and they'll be like, "Well, we need to get up behind and go to work."
I
I
blame
swear.
blame.
Hey, I swear your story is powerful. Like it will get people like that. They'll look at you like, yo, well, we need to get off behind and go grind. You know what I'm saying? Like if she making it happen, we can make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
So
You know, so
I ain't done nothing without his sense. So
because you had a 5% chance of living and you're doing great things. Again, guys, you see that 5% chance of living, guys. She's doing great things out here. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. Leslie said facts.
what she said. Mhm.
So yeah, Queen. Yeah, it's been what half hour. Wow, that flew by quick.
It did go by fast.
Yeah. So yeah. So again, tell the viewers everything, how to get a hold of you, where to reach you, stuff like that, in case they want to bring you on the show, bring you on the podcast,
Okay.
invite you to a podcast and stuff like that.
Okay. So I'm getting Instagram. I'm Erica R Walker. I'm sorry. Yeah, Erica R Walker. Erica R Walker. ERICA R Walker 878, and that's on Instagram. My email address is Erica Renee, ERICARENEE 878 at gmail.com. So I can reach there to like interviews or whatever. I'm always checking my email all the time. So I'll get back to you within 1 to 2 days at the latest. So yeah, Erica Renee, Erica Renee 878 at gmail.com and Erica R Walker 878 on Instagram.
And what's your
Oh,
YouTube?
my YouTube, yeah, Erica Renee Walker on Instagram. My whole name, Erica Renee Walker.
And what's your YouTube?
Erica Renee Walker.
on YouTube too.
It's my name.
All
Erica
right,
Renee Walker.
cool. Y'all go type in her YouTube channel, Erica Renee Walker. All the viewers go show love to her channel. Again,
Season one,
guys, she
two.
do it. Hmm?
Season one, two, TV on cover on there too. Season one, two, TV on cover is on there. So
Okay, season one, season
those
two.
tell the Bible stories and be encouraging, not just about brain injuries, because this virus on there blew me away. So yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
I don't know because it's tough. Like
I heard
I
some
seen your photo. I seen your photo before you got shot, and like that was before your 21st birthday, and I'm like, wow, like
I heard the story. I heard the story, John. I don't know. I heard the story. So I
I
heard
don't
people.
know. I
I
don't
don't,
know. Cause like I bet you was that thing out there, girl. You was like that. You know what I'm saying? And like to get shot and to transition like that, my grandmother watching right now. She said, "God bless you." That's my
thank you,
grandmother.
baby.
That's my
Thank you,
grandmother right there.
baby. Lily. I miss you too.
um, but yeah, man, just to transition your whole life around, it's difficult, to going around and having like everybody look at you, trying to get at you to like, you know what I'm saying?
How
Like
you know
it's
that? How you know that? Don't be my
come on,
business.
man. I can tell by your photos, man. I can tell when you take the photo. I can tell by your photos. So to transition yourself, man, I know it's rough and it's tough, but you get it through it. You put it in God hands, and I tell everybody, you put it in
Right.
God hands. Like Miss, like this, is my son grandmother right here. This is my son grandmother. She said a
That's
survivor is
right.
a thriver.
That's right, Mr.
You know,
Manager. Just
you
bacon.
know. So again, that's why I wanted to bring you on. 'Cause I wanted people to hear your story again. It's a life changing thing.
Yes,
So
it is. Definitely
yeah,
not. Yes.
just
For the
continue doing
better.
great things.
Thank
Continue
you.
doing great things. Again, I'm gonna continue to pray for you, and
Thank
I
you.
promise you, God bless. Like you're gonna walk one day.
Thank you
So
for being here. Thank you.
before you turn 40, you're gonna be walking.
Yes, I receive it. They got there now. Receive it. It's on.
All right. So it's Dr. Darlene right here. She said, "Hey Erica, thank
Yes,
you. You are."
darling. Auntie, darling. Auntie, that's auntie. It's my auntie.
Yeah, like I said, Erica, your story is powerful. You need to be heard more. So like I said, whatever I can do to get you out there heard more. Like I said, me and Bully Magazine, we're in talks right now, trying to figure out what we can do to get your story out there heard. So
Appreciate
uh,
it.
I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? People need to hear who Erica Renee Walker is.
All right. Let them know. I'm just playing. Just having fun. So
She
good.
said,
God is good. Thank
yes,
you, Dr. Auntie Darlene.
that's good. So yeah, is anything else you want to say to the people, to the viewers?
Remember, ESMBC. Every step brings me closer. Um, ESYBC. Every step brings you closer. How about that? Every step brings you closer.
I like
No
that.
matter
I like
how
that.
small it is, how big it is, every step is a step toward the right direction. So take a step by faith. God's got you.
I like that. Let's get it. So Leslie said Erica Sunshine family believes in her, what God is doing in her life.
Thank
I believe what
you.
God is doing in her life. That's why she's still here. You know what I'm saying? And not every day you get shot in the head and you just out here doing podcasts. You meant for a purpose. You meant for a purpose. You meant to inspire others. It's more than I tell people who chasing money nowadays. If you're chasing money, that's the wrong thing. It's all about the impact in life. How many people can you impact? How many souls can you impact? Because then that's going to lead to more down the road. And that's what you're doing. You're impacting different lives. You know what I'm saying? Not only, like I said, brain injury people, but regular people who just don't want to do anything in life. They hear your story, they could get motivated.
I appreciate that. Thank
Mhm.
you.
Get it. So yeah, Eric, I just want to bring you on. Y'all guys go give her a follow. Go follow Erica. Um,
Subscribe to my channel, please.
Please go subscribe to our channel, guys. All you gotta do is go on YouTube, type in the search bar, type in Erica Renee Walker, and her YouTube channel should pop up, guys. Go subscribe it, show her love, and follow her journey, guys, as she grow. You know what I'm saying? Because guys, I'm sure when she starts walking again, because she will, she's gonna post it on her YouTube channel, guys.
Sure
So
will.
definitely, guys, give her a follow and follow her journey, guys. Cause it's a blessing. It's a phenomenal journey to follow, guys. And I encourage you all to give her a follow. All right. Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm tapped out. What is it in
Quick.
Clubhouse? Tap out or tap out?
She said, I'm a
Gotta be good.
subscriber of both of you. Thank you, Les, that you subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Let's get it. Anybody who subscribes to the channel makes me happy. Let's get it. um, Darlene said, my beautiful niece, we sure do believe in
Yeah,
decree continued miracles. Let's get it.
yeah. Gotta be
Um,
good. God's done it.
true.
Come on,
She said,
Gloria.
powerful. Let's get it.
Come on, Gloria.
Shout out to all the viewers out there. So yeah, guys. Eric, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on to the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a phenomenal blessing. I'm gonna put the show together and send it to you as all so all your family can have it. Again, look for in the future within next month or so to come on Booty Motivational Podcast with Kim and myself and Warren and
Okay.
continue to build you up. You know what I'm saying? We need each other, so we're gonna
That's
build you
right.
up. So we got you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So without further ado, you have a blessful day. Continue to be blessed and continue doing great things. I want to know your progress. All right. Let me keep me in tune with your progress.
Definitely will do.
All right, Queen. Have a good one.
Thank
All right.
you.
No doubt. Put you down here. Give me a second. All right, guys, that was my dear friend Erica. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Hope you guys got inspired, motivated. Um, that's what we do here at Champions Connect, guys. We love to inspire, we love to motivate. We love to get people going in the right direction, guys. Erica did it. You've seen, guys. She was shot in the head, and now she's doing great things, guys. She's doing great things, right? You know, you gotta do what others won't to have the results that others don't. Let me say that again, guys. Do what others won't to have the results that others don't, guys, and she's doing that, right? So let's continue to be great, guys. He wasn't born to be average, guys. He was born to be great. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in any religion, guys, there's no average God and no religion, right? There's no average God and no religion, guys. So he wasn't born to be average. He was born to be great. So be great like Erica, guys. Be great like myself. Be great because, guys, you are great. Just a refresher. Champions Connect. Guys, hope you subscribe to the channel. We'll be back. All love.